all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at the Bruins. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When you look at this visiting team, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Iverson is out there with Harris. Then there's A-Train. Then there's the Prodigy. And it's Bane in at the 3 spot. ABC is out there with Cowboy. Then there's Brown. And it's ABC. And it's D in at the 5 spot. And, Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin. The major forces, you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
Here's Cowboy. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iverson grabs the board. There's the drive and the dunk by Iverson.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Down low, here's Cowboy. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's Cowboy. The shot's good on the assist by George. Cowboy's got his second basket of the night.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Iverson passes to A-Train. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. There's the pass to Cowboy. Passes it to ABC. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Iverson. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Brown right side. Outside, George. Pass to Cowboy. Inside, here's D. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now here's Iverson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. To the inside, Harris. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Just setting the tone with an Aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Brown. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. From deep. It's hauled in by Perry.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Pass to Bain and taken away by Brown. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's ABC, guarded by Harris. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. You look at George, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
A number of gifted passers entering the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the very best. I like what I've seen from him as a distributor.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Checking in for the away team.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. George passes to Love. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
They've got A-Train. Iverson is out there with ABC. Then there's Slim, and it's Perry in at the 5 down low.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's ABC. The dish to George. The shot's good. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Iverson passes to A-Train. Shoots from 12. Yes, that goes in.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Flash. Last game he had 12. Smooth passes to George. Here's Smooth. Back to George. The pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. But Trey. They get the rebound. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Iverson passes to ABC. Iverson against George. And that one's good, Iverson. Iverson's got 8. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Flash passes to ABC. Clock at 6. Outside, George. Here's Flash. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And down the road, Greg, which player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Cowboys checked in for ABC.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
The ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
A tough time taking the lid off.
Cowboy passes to George. Here's Flash. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to ABC. Iverson grabs the board. Iverson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's A-Train, and he dunks it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Cowboy. Last game out, he had 14. George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Here's ABC. Flash passes to Cowboy. Here's Smooth. It's off the run. Doesn't go for him. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. The drive by Iverson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Iverson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Iverson's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So both teams making some changes here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at ABC, he's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. 1:21 left in the second quarter. George, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 7 points for Cowboy.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
From deep, Iverson. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Iverson's gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here. Cowboy passes to D. Here's Cowboy. And stolen by Harris. And they're moving it up. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Around 40% from the floor here. And George kicks to Brown. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Brown outside. And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 14. And we'll be back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up 3-pointers left and right, many of them contested with deep range. Just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And that's a wrap for our halftime.
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. ABC is out there with D. And it's ABC, and it's Cowboy, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. Iverson's gone 2 for 3 from deep. George passes to D. Kicks it to Brown. Pass to Cowboy. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. On the wing, Iverson. He's got 18. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy... bucket in the paint.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Cowboy passes to George. Right wing. Here's Cowboy. Lays it up and banks it in. Cowboy's got 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
McDermott's checked in for Bain.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for ABC. Over the last month, getting it done. 5th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Now here's Iverson. 20 points for him. Going inside, and Iverson throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. With some arc, it's hauled in by Perry. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Iverson outside. Connects from three-point range. Iverson's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Cowboy. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
To the paint. A floater and the layup by George.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Iverson passes to Perry. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. 6 points for the prodigy.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's ABC. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And here's Iverson outside. Here's Slim. Iverson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Slim passes to Iverson. That one's not going to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
2 minutes remaining.
Now the pass is smooth. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Watson. Gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Iverson with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Flash. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Flash. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 7 points for Flash.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And here's Iverson outside. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Love can't hit. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Love. Here's ABC. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Baines checked in for Slim. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. George up top. He has 6. Love outside. Offensive rebound. Passes to D. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Iverson passes to Watson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Brown is checked in for George.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Flash. He has 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Love. 5 on the clock. Pulls from the top of the key. No good on that one. He's all alone. And the dunk by Iverson.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
They've got the prodigy. Harris is out there with Iverson. Then there's A-Train, and it's Bain in at the 3, the small forward. Iverson passes to A-Train. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Count that bucket. Cowboys got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Now here's Iverson. Down low. Intercepted. The pass to Cowboy. The kick out to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yes, and he gets it to go. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To the inside.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Here's Flash. Passes it to Cowboy. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. He kicks it to Brown. Pass to ABC. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Here's Harris. Rebounded by Flash. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. Here's Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Iverson outside. Driving to the basket. Good on the bucket. Iverson's got 16 here in the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Cowboy. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the away team. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He gets that one. Now Iverson. And he drives in. Good. Iverson's got 33.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for the away team.
.12 seconds left in the fourth. Bonner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Iverson with the ball. From deep. Offline. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve